Company, always on the run. A destiny, oh, it's the rising sun. I was born, a shotgun in my hands. Behind the gun, I'll make my final stand. Yeah, and that's why they call me Bad Company.
Yeah, I think that damn thing still fits me well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got a crazy-ass show tonight. Lots of questions, lots of stuff to talk about, and we got a couple battles. So we're going to try not to take our huge amount of time on each question, but we are going to ask the question straight from kixeye to certain players, and I'm very excited. Yeah, get your butt in here, Socrates. All right, so let me introduce my panel to start. We got the Kila B, which will be going down later tonight. We got Daba Phoenix in the house. We got Rebal Outlaw. Now, if you guys remember, Rebel's the one's going to get beat up by Brandy, Ghost Rider, a little later.
Vegas got money on Brandy.
Just for the record, we have made rules for both fights, so we'll get to that soon. We got the Achilles in the house. Achilles, a.k.a. Archangel, a.k.a. just smash you in half. Let's just be honest. And we got Miss Happy, which is never happy. I'm sorry. Happy, that name don't fit you. It does not fit you.
Can't help that.
I know. Then we got Quick Draw McGraw in the house. And, of course, we have Ghost Rider. But, unfortunately, Ghost Rider cannot talk tonight. So, we have the silent ghost in the house.
The silent ghost.
You forgot to introduce yourself, Roy.
I'm still having fun.
The friendly ghost.
And yes, myself, Roy Boyd.
Who's also going down.
Yeah, we all a lot of. By the way, she will be on YouTube chat until she fights. So here's the deal: straight out of Kickside, they had a focus group, and I'm going to say this focus group I was involved in. And I still don't. I'm not going to say I was one of the better members on there, but they had legit players on there, and I respect every single one of them that was in there. So I want to give kudos to Kickside for getting with legit players. And when I call legit, I'm talking Pascal Wolf, Scooby, myself, Nutcracker, Daba, and a few others. I can't. 01 or something. I mean, they were legit people. These are legit guys, not just anybody Joe Slows. So, and there weren't no crybabies that I usually see in forums. So, I'm very excited to ask these questions to my panel, though. But we'll get to that in a minute. I know there's so much we want to do tonight, so little time. So, I want to address two things before we get started on the questions. One, how is everybody doing on this rainy damn season? Everybody good?
That's good.
It's bright and sunny today here. My first bike ride was 10 miles. So I enjoyed it.
You're probably the only one that has sun, because I'm telling you, everything else I know is swimming right now. Swimming.
I was swimming in sweat because it was so hot out here.
I'm in Florida right now, and I'm telling you, I could take, if I had a floated device, I could probably put it on the street, float it right down the street. I'm telling you.
Oh, you're in Florida. It rains there
constantly. Yeah. All right, so let's get right down to. Oh, everybody's chiming up. Everybody's picking on Brandy. I love it. I love it. All right, so let's get right into these questions. I was going to con Brandy into two of them, but so all of a sudden she got the I can't talk. Yeah, okay.
She's too
Let's
cool to
go.
talk to us.
We're going to go right down the panel, so listen carefully, Killa. I don't want to repeat 10 times. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate Shadow Ops? Cult Op, Brutal, or, yeah, Brutally, whatever, compared to the past versions of the event? And what is your favorite and least favorite part of the Shadow Ops?
You mean this Shadow Ops compared to the others?
Yes.
I guess I like it because it's a new toy, and that's the only reason. You know, the bases change over time. They get a little bit more difficult. I'm a little stubborn on doing it the easy way with 70s, like a lot of people are doing. I just hit my 95 and then decide if I want to do repeats or not. But on this one in particular, the gold tech is very, very scarce, especially the one on the sharpshooter. So on a 1 to 10, let's go 8, I guess.
What's your least favorite part about it, and what's your favorite part about it?
Favorite part about it, it's another part for the Prophet, the new toy. And the least favorite part about it is I don't have 0 repair time. So I got to spend a little gold or just wait for it to repair.
Okay. We're going to go to, Daba, you want to answer these questions? I know you already did this week, but do you want to go again?
Yeah, I already answered them in the focus group, so
Yeah,
I want to give everyone else time to do it.
That's fine. That's why I was asking, sir. That's why I was asking. Rebel Outlaw, what do you think? Yeah,
Shadow Ops, the current Shadow Ops. I like it. Don't get me wrong. Every week you get a new part for the new toy, but if you miss a week and then that last week you have to play catch up. So, or if you've been out for a few weeks, and I think that would be my favorite thing about Shadow Ops is the new toy that'll ultimately become a mega. But my least favorite would be that time that they open up that window to get, if you want to go balls to the wall one week and get as many parts as you can. I think maybe 3 or 4 weeks before the end of the campaign phase would be a significant amount of time to allow players to get those extra parts.
I agree with that. I'll give that a valid point. They should open up the end at least to give out, even if they could do a repeat on week 8, at least one repeat.
Yeah.
To get a secondary part. Week 9, get repeat 2 or 3 times to get an extra part that you might have missed. The last time, just open it up. That would be a good idea. That's a good thing. That's really good.
Yeah.
Achilles, what do you think?
I think it's I like Shadow Ops myself personally. I can't. My least favorite part is the spiders. I'm really getting tired of the spiders. I mean, they played the spiders out. Okay.
I think that has been a consensus, even when the focus group, when they asked, I think everybody said spiders first.
I mean, pretty much all the Shadow Ops prizes have been good. I mean, if they weren't good when they came out, they buffed them up. But you know what I would really like to see come back? I mean, bring out those the elite boss bases, that they tie them back in the Shadow Ops. See, then you can get the parts.
See, that was brought up as well, and I think we're gonna touch on that again in a little bit.
Okay, I'm ahead of myself.
No, it's a good point though. Valid point. They took them off, and I don't think that was right.
Yeah, they should have kept that going. Then you could really get some parts because, the way it is now, you're getting the same parts, 95, 70, it don't matter.
Yeah.
It's just the 95s are killing. Too many spiders.
What do you think, Happy? Did we lose the Happy?
Or unmute your mic if you forgot to mute.
She's probably tied up.
Yes, she would.
I feel like every time I get to him when I ask these questions, I feel like I'm loading a gun. Socrates, what's your thoughts? Dang, two. Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
Man, don't make me repeat. Come on.
Can you repeat the question?
The question, once again, I knew one of these, it was either going to be Kila or Socrates that was going to make me repeat.
Socrates, you're fired.
My bad.
What on the scale of 1 to 10? How would you rate the Shadow Ops this period? Basically the cult, which is basically for the Prophet, and what is their least favorite and favorite part of it?
Yeah, they're easy for me. 70's a free repair. They tweaked it a little bit. Spiders still suck ass. I'm tired of them already. I don't understand why they keep having it. Bring something else. Bring a fucking some dogs out or something. I don't know.
Killer clowns.
I'll give it a 7.
7. That's still higher than I would have. But Brandy, you're sorry. I'm not even going to read all your stuff, but we're just going to say she's not liking spiders. She wants clowns. We all heard that 100 times from her, so that's what we're going to go with. Going with myself, I already told the focus group, definitely sick of the spiders. I'm so past the spiders. Least favorite part is definitely the spiders. I am enjoying the challenges of the bases. They are being creative. And I only gave it a 7 because I'm sick of the damn spiders. Actually, I think I gave it a much lower score. I think it was like a 5 because of these damn spiders. So that's my thoughts on that one. We're going to the next one. Next question. Let's see. Do you feel the length of Shadow Ops and the required playtime is worth the rewards? Why or why not? That'd be Kila.
Yeah, I think it's appropriate. People get a week to do it because if they made it less time, it means people would get the toy quicker, and Kixeye's got a timing for it down. And what was the second part of the question again?
Why and why not? Is it worth the rewards?
Yeah, you get the new toy, and if you want to keep repeating, then you can get the
don't say
tech stuff.
diamond. Yeah, I'm about to say don't say diamond tech though, because diamond tech non-existent.
And then you can get it. You can get toys for your other units that you have.
Yeah,
I just want to interject. If you're trying to get diamond tech out of Shadow Ops, you're doing the wrong PvE events.
100% agree with Dom.
Diamond tech is found only in raids right now.
Excuse me.
Really?
Gold tech. Let me rephrase this. Gold tech. If you're trying to get gold tech out of it, you're still wasting your time. We're still wasting your time.
Well, this time it's supposed to only be paying silver and gold.
Buy a Shadow Op boost and hit those 70s free repair all day long, baby. Repeat like 20 times.
Basically what I'm going to be doing as it is.
Works for me.
Let's go to Rebel. Rebel, what do you think? Man, you got to unmute before you start talking.
Got ya. I think the week for each part is great. I don't think they need to change that because with all the other shit that is out and that we need to do, if they were to shorten it, it would literally cause a clusterfuck with everything that we do, and we'd end up and be running around with chickens with their heads cut off.
I feel like I'm that half the time anyways.
Well, I mean, that's true, but we kind of got a system set up that we know what we need to do that particular day.
True. Very true. All right, so you feel the rewards though are worth the Shadow Ops?
If I don't, I would say that the gold tech needs to be a little more common. I'm not greatly increase the commonality of it because it's supposed to be rare, but you know, it needs to be a little. They need to look at how that reward system is filled out.
Let's be honest. When they say rare, at this point it's almost non-existent.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. They really need to. I mean, let's say if you complete a shadow ops phase, you are guaranteed a gold part. And then if you want to repeat, I don't know. They need to look at how those gold techs are distributed, because what the current system they got going on is broken.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. Achilles, what do you think?
Well, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that we need to give up more parts for Shadow Ops, because I was just sitting here thinking, listening to the other panelists' answers, and for us on the panel, looking down the panel, I see that we high levels, we can find free repair, we can coin, I coin, but for lower levels who can't coin, they're just gonna get one part, and it's not the way it was way back then when you only needed one part to equip to everything. If you got to equip, if you want to, build something, build a tune or something, you're gonna need more than one part, and that's gonna run into some coinage, and then you got a lot of people who don't want to coin, So maybe if they increase the number of parts you get, that would be helpful.
Yeah.
But, personally, I like Shadow Ops, but I usually do it like 5 times. I don't get too carried away.
Well, we out there in YouTube, there's Scooby said, the more you repeat and the more you spend 200 gold, the more text. Yes, I agree. Socrates does it. I repeat a ton. I get more, but for the players that are lucky to finish one shadow op, they're not getting GP. Now, don't get me wrong. Today, I seen a guy do 4 invoice and Dina on a 70, get 30 minutes repair, and go again. I know with my jug as high as it is and my stuff as high as it is, when I do the 70s, I can do free repair. Some of the lowers that don't have the Omega jug, don't have this and that, probably can't repeat, probably can't get the diamond text. So is that fair? Who's to say? My opinion, I earn my shit, so.
Yeah, that's true too. That's I don't know.
It's one of those very fine lines that you just don't want to cross.
Yeah, exactly.
Happy, what do you think? What was that? Question is, what are your thoughts on the difficulty of the? Oh no, that's the next question.
Yeah.
Not the shadow ops and the required time is worth the reward.
Not really if you have to do about 8 or 9 45s just trying to get it done, because you can't hit the lower levels when you're a high level and you don't have the shit to do it.
Well, you're saying basically if you're a medium level, you're not a high level, you have to hit so many 45s. It takes a lot of time and it's not worth it.
45 is pretty easy. Fucking 7 repair on the siege.
It's easy when your shit is high level and if you actually have the stuff to do it. All I'm saying is most of the mid-level people, 34, 35, somewhere in around 42 range, their stuff is not high enough yet. And it takes them a long time to do it.
Yeah. I agree. It does take a long time, but unfortunately, this game has always been, I'm going to say it, that this game's always had to grind. You had to grind to earn your shit. It's always been the way. Welcome, Nutcracker. Jumped in line right now. The question that goes to you is, do you feel the Shadow Ops required play time is worth the rewards?
No. Simple.
Okay, why not is the last part of that question.
Oh, I think we all know the reason for this. It was a biggie, is the gold tech. It's as simple as that.
Gold tech just does not come out unless you kill yourself grinding.
Exactly. That's the real thing. It was, you know yourself, throughout the whole session, it was all to do with the gold tech.
Oh yeah, everybody was having a cow about that gold tech. I think the only person that said he had everything he needs is Scooby, but I want to know how many times Scooby repeated.
He wouldn't say.
I know if he wants something bad enough, he will do what it takes to get it done because that's Scooby.
Yeah,
But,
well, there's one of my guys. He's got, I think he said 200 parts for his envoys, but he's only got 6 gold.
That I believe. The numbers are definitely lopsided. Definitely lopsided on that. Socrates, now I know you repeat and repeat throughout the week and repeat again. But what's your thoughts on this?
About the repeating?
No, about how do you feel the length of Shadow Ops is and the required play time is worth the rewards?
Well, it all depends on your determination, I guess. If you could spend an hour, 2 hitting fucking 70s undisturbed, you could get it done. But yeah, it becomes annoying. Especially when you don't get no gold tech. And you can keep hitting and hitting and hitting. I hit like 5 in a row and I kept getting no gold tech.
I'm going to be honest, I believe it. I truly do believe it.
Yeah, I don't know. The system is rigged or something. I don't know. They must have like a... I don't know what it is, bro. It's rigged, bro. That lottery ain't no lottery. It's like, I don't even know what to say. Yeah, but it gets repetitive.
I'm going to honestly just go with it's the getting the parts great. Trying to get that gold tech's a son of a gun because it's not just 1 repeat you got to do, 2 repeat, 3 repeat. You got to repeat. I mean, 5, 6, 7 times to get enough gold tech.
Best thing I do.
Okay, Scooby just answered. I do sometimes 15. I do 15 times when gold tech for Envoys and Sphinx. 15 times he repeated.
Oh yeah, I was hitting 95s like crazy when they were out.
15 times though to repeat to get the gold tech. Well, we know that's dedication.
You needed that.
Yep.
Because they weren't giving them out. It's like the sharpshooter. It seems like the better the unit, the less likely the chance you have to getting that gold, the one you want. Because they got the standing. They're giving out the standing, not the other one, not the one you really want.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna go to the next question.
Oh, one more thing.
Yeah.
You gotta add, if you really want to maximize on your shadow ops, spend those 10 gold on the boost, and it's an extra 10%. It adds up at the end of the day, just like event.
Just like when you're repeating as many times as you do.
Yep, it adds up. It helps.
The better the unit, the more Scooby repeats. And I'll be honest, Scooby is one, if you're fortunate where he tells you don't waste your time, he means it. I was fortunate when the Preachers came out, I was around him, and he was like, Roy, don't waste your time on this. Sure, I stopped immediately from getting the tokens. Guess what? Thank you, Scooby, because that was a waste of goddamn time. Whew. That was a horrible unit. All right, so next question. We're going to go to Kila first. Hopefully he's paying attention. What are your thoughts on the different difficulty of the versions of the Shadow Up bases? Would you recommend any changes?
The difficulty is...
Well, you got to remember, you got the, 20, 45, 70, 95.
I would hope nobody, I don't think anybody here can rate to 20, but...
No, I don't think anybody's even looked at the 20.
The difficulty is it probably increases because as you improve your toys that you have, they're going to increase the difficulty little by little. I haven't seen an extreme. I haven't seen an extreme change from what do you call it, from Shadow Op phases to another one. I haven't seen a significant increase. It increases because when the next one starts, you're going to have a new toy to play with to do them. So they'll increase the difficulty a little bit. So that's how I feel.
Okay. Rebel, what do you think?
The difficulty, as far as I'm concerned, because I've done 95s, I've done 70s, I have not done a 40 or 45, whatever they are right now. But those two pieces, I can say, with all honesty, I think the difficulty on them are appropriate. Maybe scaling a little bit down, especially with the spiders and all that. But I think the difficulty, taking some of the spiders out, would be a lot better, and you'd see a lot more people hitting the 70s and 95s instead of going for lower bases and hitting the 40s, which only give 1,000 points off for the
Okay. Achilles.
I think the difficulty should relate to when the 95s first dropped.
The 95s.
First came out with the 95s. They were giving out a lot of gold tech in the 95s. Now, as we played them, it's like, why hit the 95? You're gonna get the same tech you're gonna get in the 70s. And I mean, if the 45s wasn't so powerful, might as well do the 45s.
The difficulty is crazy on the 70. It's only a 4K difference, and it's like a totally different world between the 95 and the 70.
So you should get better prizes. You should get better prizes.
Yep, that's true.
That's true.
Well, I think that's the way it was in the 95's first drop. They were giving out gold tech like it was all right. I forget the unit.
Yeah, when Sphinx were out, when the 95s were easier, and I was hitting those, they were giving out a lot of gold tech.
Now
nothing. I don't even bother.
Well, just go do a 70, do a couple 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Happy, what do you think?
Well, considering I can do the 45. The 70s is a little bit of work, but I can do them. The 95s, I know I do not dare touch. Within a matter of seconds, my tunes die.
I watched one guy, I'm not going to lie. One guy in my clan did the 95 the week before, or the week before the event. One tune at Fairlanks, and he was happy. He didn't give a shit that he lost the whole tune. This week, he went in with 2 tunes and smoked them both and didn't touch half the base, and he was pissed. I think they definitely have been adjusting the difficulty level, but you know what? I like the challenges, and people need to stop just trying to brute force some stuff and then get upset when their shit goes to hell. Just my opinion.
They want to see a 70 live.
Well, maybe we can work that out, but just hold on. Nutcracker, you're up.
I think that it depends what you're used to. I'm used to just doing 70s. I'm one of those players, I don't really bother noticing what I get. If I get a goal, I get it. If I don't get it, I don't get it. It's not something I aim for. I'm not one of these that count and work on getting those goals. I just hit the base because I have to.
Yeah.
If somebody, just wants the gold, they should warrant getting the gold. If they're hitting the 95s, they should get something extra because it is one hell of a base to hit. Admittedly, for the higher levels, they're not hard now. The difficulty is about right. I even know lower levels, they're hitting the 45s, no problem at all. I do the 70s with no damage. And that's just with envoys. The 95s, I've seen them done on videos and that. They're not difficult, but they are taxing. But I get what I get at the end of the day, and it doesn't bother me. So I'm not that type of player where I concern myself with getting gold or not gold.
Okay. Socrates.
Yes, sir.
So the same question. I know you already voiced a little bit, but
I was
the difficulty, Socrates.
the difficulty on the 70s on the Shadow Ops.
Well, overall, the difficulties and the different versions of them, from the 70 to 95 to 45.
Well, the 45 is easy peasy, low levels. I have fun with that. You know, so I hit them too when I don't need a 70 and don't want to waste no extra units or whatever. I don't even know. But yeah, the 95, between the difference in the 95 and the 70 is like two different worlds to me. And it's not worth the repair time. It's way too overpowered. It's only a 4K difference. I understand if it's more XP. I mean more points. But yeah, 4K, nah, that is totally overpowered. That 45 is not.
I think if it comes back to if the 95s would give out more gold tech, if the 95s,
Give out more points.
I think they would be worth it. Now, the low levels, I'm glad the 45s are the way they are. I see low levels, medium levels being able to do them. I don't know about the low levels. Don't know too many of them, but
You could run a siege, an elite siege also, and catch, less than 20-minute repair. You just got to guide your stuff.
yeah. And I actually think that the levels are fine the way they are. Yes, in a real crunch, I could probably knock a 95 out. I think right now I'm doing the 70s free repair because the 95s, they don't give me anything extra for doing them. So why do them? So, all right. So new question. How do you feel about the change to the Shadow Op boss base where they no longer grant Shadow Op points or components? Do you feel this current boss base reward are sufficient?
I just want to add a little bit. The current Shadow Up boss rewards are your 25k medals plus your elite parts.
Right.
Is that sufficient or not?
Hell no.
No, they should. I think this panel is going to all say the same thing, so I'm going to make this real quick and brief. And if you guys disagree, you can chime in. But they should have never changed it.
Nope.
They should have left it the way it was because they are split. They are a giant. They're together. They're part of the profit. This whole thing's part of the profit. So we should be able to repeat through them. We should be able to get back through them. They should have never messed with them.
That's what I don't like about stuff is like they have something going in the middle when they see it's not going. They want to see more money. They change it. Dude, just leave it the way it was from the beginning. How you going to change it mid? Like, I don't know. They had it for so long and then they're just going to change it all of a sudden because they want to make more money. It makes no sense to me. They're losing money in the long run.
Yeah, because they're losing players that get sick of the changes.
Yeah.
Does anybody disagree with that?
I think that sums it up.
I think it summed it up. Quick, fast, and easy.
It's crazy. I used to go crazy on the boss spaces when they were giving that tech. Oh my god. I'll spend 200 gold, 300 gold just hitting them the whole day.
Question: why did you guys do the boss bases over the 70s or the 45 at the time?
Because they gave out more tech.
Got more tech.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. The reason I started doing boss bases because Ron people got on a show way back in the day and literally put out a challenge, make a video, and that was awesome. That was fantastic. And I'm gonna be honest, that kicked ass for him to go on a show and say, "Send it in, show us what you guys got." That was awesome. That's why I started doing boss bases. Now it's like I gotta get the elite parts. Okay, the medals are okay, but I don't have no excitement for it no more. I don't sit there and grind them all day. I already did my two. I got all my parts. I'm done.
I got the sometimes I feel the challenge inside me and whatnot. I got the DS. I got the elite the first day when it came out. Yeah, I spent like $40, but I don't know. I felt something in me. I wanted to do it, and it made sense to me. Just do it all at once, and save the BS in the long run. And you never know what they might increase because they have they have the, how do you say, they have the tendency of changing the level of, you know, the power on their units, because honestly, kixeye's units are never the same as ours. Like, honestly, come on, their snipers are like level 60. Ours are like, you know, you hit a 80 base a Thor, them snipers are eating you up so fast, they'll drop your Herald 40 level like in 2 seconds. It's like crazy. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. You know how I feel, man. I go crazy. I don't mind spending though.
Kila, what do you think?
Well, if you notice, they dropped it for Shadow Ops at the time there was glitches found, like the easy way to kill the Dark Storm. It's actually pretty easy. So why give out Shadow Ops points? Instead, they gave us medals, which in case medals is 25,000 medals is a good thing if you can do it pretty cheap. But in my case, where I usually would have medals anyway, I'd prefer the Shadow Ops points because you could pull better gold tech. You had a better chance of it. But either way is okay. But
I agree with Dag. Kixeye should play with the same rules and units as we do.
Yeah.
I agree with that 100%. Inside these bases, they shouldn't have the thorium fuse stuff. They should have the same shit we play against every single
I wish
day.
I had thorium fused fucking weapons in my base. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, we're getting something.
That don't sound promising.
That don't sound promising at all, but
Well, we are.
I just want them the thorium infused the billy goats. I just want them for the
range.
Dropping pellets all over your base.
thorium fused spiders.
Rebel, what do you think? That's 2 times for Rebel. I'm gonna kick you soon, son.
Rebel, you're fired.
I was
oh, there we go.
I was out of the game when they were doing the boss bases for the Shadow Ops. My question to Kixeye is, obviously some of the stuff that you guys have talked about, but why didn't they make it so that you get an elite part with your with the part, but after you got that part and the elite part, you got the medal and the elite part, but why take that away from us? That pretty much, well, in my mind, killed 3 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah, well, I think that's why right there's your answer. Kill 3 birds with 1 stone. Now they can spread your shit out, and make us grind even more.
Yeah, but they already got it. They got it. And don't get me wrong, Kixeye, I like what you've done with some of the stuff on the world map. Those legendary bases like the Jug and the Herald and some of the others, that's great. We appreciate that. But you know, you gotta stop and think. Those real players that have real lives outside the game, that do not sit behind the computer 24/7 and play this game all day long. It would be great to have something that would kill 3 different tasks at one time. And instead, now we got to do the 70s and 95s to get the regular part. And then on Sundays, we got to balance real life with coming in and getting elite parts.
Once again, they're looking to keep us busy. If we don't log in on Sunday, they're going to lose money. And yes, it is about money, guys. This is still, a game they got to pay. But
All about that cash.
and that's exactly what it is. But it is a game. If we don't coin, they're not going to have lights. They don't have lights. We don't have a game. You might call it a free game. It's not free for them to turn the power on. It's not free for those guys to pay the programmers. So yes, they're trying to find ways to keep us busy for we will coin. Do I think how they're doing it with this Shadow Ops is correct? No. What they could be doing is doing the boss bases, and they could be dropping some elite siege bases or mega bases or something else. To keep us busy. There's a lot of other options they could do. They're choosing not to.
Yep.
Achilles, you're up.
the thing that occurred to me about coin is they they got the coin. It's their money. You know, we're giving them our money for their money. So why can't we get something for our money? You know what I mean? Like, give me a bunch of parts. Just give me a bunch of tech. Give me a bunch of something. You know, I mean, you got to do all these different. You get four techs. You do another 70. You're getting 3 techs, 4 techs. I mean, no gold. Forget about the gold. Let's not even think about gold. Let's just think about how about we get a little bit more for less from them.
More bang for our buck.
You know, say if I'm giving you $10, give me 15 or 20, techs or 30. Give me something back to make me want to give you another 10. Like make it worth my while. In other words, right now it's not worth your while because nobody's getting gold. So you can, I mean, come on, look at how many you got to do.
I haven't bought.
So give me a whole bunch of the other ones. Then I can at least make a tune with all the other stuff and not have the gold. At least it'll be almost, something. I don't know. It seems kind of strange that they just want you to give money and believe. I like playing the game. I'm going to spend mine no matter what they do until I don't want to spend it no more. But I mean, at some point you got to say, hey, look, you guys have been loyal. Here, take a bunch of tech and have fun with it. That's all I'm asking for. Like a bonus, severance pay or something. I don't know what to call it.
Happy, what's your thoughts?
Who what?
Happy, last call.
Happy muted.
She had to mute, yeah.
Ike Nutcracker.
I ain't really got a lot of thoughts on them. I just do them.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
You get that. You get up in the morning, it's that feeling, oh, thank fuck for that in my life. And you get on the game and it's, I got to do these now. It's just something you got to do.
Yeah, that's true.
But here's my thing when you're saying that. You get on the game and you're like, I got to do. There's no excitement. You know what I'm saying? The excitement, it's you got to have the excitement.
I only get that from PvP.
Agreed. PvP.
Oh, that's a different story.
That's what the game is founded on. Is PvP. This boss bases, these 95s, the 70 shadow ups, they're supposed to be extra to get us bigger and stronger. If we're not getting excited about doing them, we should be going right to PvP. But now, because I feel kixeye this is my brand, by the way. They're forcing us. Because if we don't do this, we fall behind.
Yeah.
So I feel what they're doing is they're forcing us to play not what we signed up for. Most of us didn't sign up for. I signed up to blow people up, to hear them cry. And now I'm at the point where I can do that to most players. And then I still, now if I don't farm, if I don't sit there and farm, you fall behind. I mean, we're being forced to be farmers.
Yeah. But at least make my crops good. I mean, let my crops, let me get high dollar.
That's exactly the best way to say it. Our crops right now, we're growing peanuts and we want to be growing fucking grapefruits. The point is, we want to be
$5 for my crop, man.
Well, my plows in the shed.
Yeah. But I don't think nobody right here on this panel is thinking about quitting. I mean, like Nutcracker said, he said, he comes on the game every day. When I wake up, I gotta do what I gotta do. Then I'm like, well, I gotta check my base. I gotta see where my upgrades is at. Then I get some need. Something's wrong with that, but
I do what I do. I take the res I need. I take the Thor I need.
You gotta
do everything backwards now. Because when I used to get on the game, the first thing I did was check the leaderboard. That's the last thing I do now.
Exactly.
And if there's somebody there that shouldn't be there, I'll go and hit him.
I agree with you 100%. Let me tell you. 100%.
I'm gonna stay off the leaderboard.
I agree with him 100%. The first thing what we were based on doing was kicking ass. Now it's grab the rake. Socrates, what's your thoughts?
Eh?
Eh? I knew he was going to do that. I did. I swear to God I do.
You got to reread the question for him, you know.
I guess.
He already done forgot it.
Man, I'm everywhere. Where?
He's in war. He doing war things.
Yeah.
I'm all over the place. What was the question?
How do you feel about how they took they split the shadow ops from the boss bases?
You know how I feel about that? It was trash. I think it was a bad move on their part. We lost customers, paying customers. Yeah, I liked when I was getting a lot of texts. It's all about the money once again.
Yeah, I agree. All right, so we're going to go to the next question because I already did my little rant. On average, how many replays do you complete per shadow up phase? What are the main motivations when doing the replays? Kila.
Probably I don't do as many replays as I used to because I kind of get occupied in since I started doing Hangout about 2 months ago. So I just do them if I'm bored or if it just comes to me. Say, I feel like doing another replay and I'll do one. That's the only reason. But average now, maybe 2. 3 months ago, 4 or 5.
Okay, Rebel.
I personally, it's on how I feel the unit that tech is going to be available, or that unit, the tech for that unit. If it's going to be damn good, and then I'll do maybe 4 at most. But if it's trash, I'm not. I'll do my 1 shadow ops and I'm done.
I can understand that. I can understand.
There's no point in wasting tunes on something that's not going to be worth a crap, even with the tech.
Very true. Okay, Killy.
Yeah, I'm feeling good about doing the repeats right now. I'm doing about 5 a turn, so I can, I get my information from Roy and Socrates, what's good. I know I can't keep up with them, so I try to sneak up on them, But then but then you don't get what you want. You get, like, you might get 2 of this one and 1 of those, and then you got to do a couple more to get 2 more of that, and So plus you got to get a tune. You got to get enough to get a tune. So you got to do a few, because if you just do 1, then you're never going to get a whole tune, and you're going to be sort of behind. I got to keep up with these guys a little bit.
I'm trying to keep up with Sock. I feel like I'm falling behind farther than every day. But hey.
Oh man, I'm just playing the game.
Yeah, your game is a little higher than most, but that's okay. Happy, what's your opinion?
Normally, I just do 1 at a time. I don't do any extra. I don't get extra tech. It's just like, why bother?
At this point, it's not. You're definitely not getting the gold tech. I mean, I'm on my 2nd repeat already. My 3rd repeat. Excuse me, my 3rd repeat already.
I'll do a 70 live.
And I haven't got one yet. Just let me finish this question. Go down the panel, then we can do that. Okay?
No, I ain't doing it yet. I'm recording.
All right, that's fine. So yeah, I agree with Happy. Nutcracker.
Well, I used to lose count. I did repeats as long as they were available. Right through the week. Continuous. To get as much tech as possible. I don't even bother repeating now.
See, me, it used to be, okay, boss bases are coming up on Sunday. I'm going to repeat that so many damn times, I'm going to get all my gold right then and there. And
Yeah,
I
no,
would.
but you go through right through the whole week. You know, you can repeat. As long as you got nothing else you're doing. I mean, like, all right, grab the tokens Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Once that's over, back to repeats. Keep doing repeats. I mean, God, like one of my guys, 200 parts for one tech, but only half a dozen for gold.
Yeah.
So it's just not worth it. So I don't bother repeating at all now.
Oh, I'm repeating. I gotta get the gold tech on the units, but the amount of repeats I'm doing is just too many.
It's just not worth it.
Too many.
It is just not worth it. I mean, this was a big issue that we put to kixeye, and I think they took it on board. That it was, right through the whole Discord discussion, it was all about the gold tech.
Agreed. It was.
It was all about that. No matter what question they asked, gold tech came up every single question.
I think every single one of us was saying it too. There wasn't one person that was not snapping on that.
No, everybody. It was the common theme right throughout the whole discussion.
Well, I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to broaden this, and I want you and Socrates especially to answer me on this. The whole lotto system lately has been very, very selfish.
Yeah, it's more than selfish. It's not really a lottery. You are very restricted on what you can get. Very restricted. It's not a lottery even.
What do you think? Am I right, Socrates? Am I wrong?
That lottery is BS.
I knew you'd come out to be blunt with it.
I said that, but in a roundabout way.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to be I'm going to be honest. I'm trying to be generous with my wording on that because honestly, my opinion
give you the
is
honest truth. I give you what most people are feeling. That thing.
I
is
actually think
trash.
I could go buy a lotto ticket and have a better chance of winning the lotto than I do kixeye lotto.
I have a better chance of winning the Powerball in the U.S. the way they handling us thing. Yeah, man.
I got a better chance of winning it in Ireland, and I don't live in Ireland.
Oh, all right. So we're gonna go to the next question. I'm trying not to laugh. Oh,
You gotta make light.
I like that one. What are your thoughts on the state of the unique units in the game? Do we feel they are overpowered, underpowered, or balanced? Kila.
Well, looking at the Dark Storm, it's overpowered, except when you're on the giving end. Then
Let me just fix this real quick. I'm going to be honest. If it wasn't for the aura, the Dark Storm itself would be fine. The aura is just too big. Let's be honest. That's probably basically what he's saying. But I mean, the DPS to health ratio, I find it to be okay.
That DPS is over 1 mil at level 30, and it's 100 mil health.
But isn't the jug's a lot higher? But look at its health, so that one's kind of balanced. But there's stuff that can kill it easily.
Yeah.
But the Dark Storm, it's automatic. But people are learning how to defend against it. But it's pretty much the Dark Storm coming in. They know what they're doing. Your base is going flat. It's automatic. It's automatic.
No skill needed anymore with the DS.
But I can always figure out a way to F that up.
Well, we've been working on it. We got some good ideas, and I'd say I defended well against it. 1 star with the last one I got on my base, Omega style. I haven't tried against, so I'm kind of nervous. But Elite, we only got a 1 star with this whole platoon in air flat. So, all right, so let's go on to Rebel.
Currently, I think the Dark Storm is probably a little too overpowered for the game, but we don't know what the future holds for the game as far as what's coming out that may counteract that. So, with that being said, kind of taking the DS out of the picture right now, everything else is fine. Now, I kind of wonder if the profit coming into this, if it's going to be just as overpowering, or if it's going to be kind of a bomb, and then they're going to end up and have to buff it up and get it to where it needs to be.
That rate of fire is shit. You could, if you see by some of the videos, they running dogs and it's totally missing the target. So yeah, it could be dealt with. But if you get touched by it, yeah.
If it touches you, you might as well say goodbye.
Good night.
Yeah.
You could
It's
definitely
not something you put in first.
Mm-mm.
I think it's going to be a very interesting unit.
Yep.
I'm just curious of the spacing.
That is going
to be big.
Curious.
It's going to be big.
If it beats the DS, I'm surprised what people are going to put in there.
Okay, Achilles, what do you think?
It's a two-part answer. Just bear with me for a minute. First of all, I want to say kixeye was a great idea to give us the weapons upgrades. However, small problem. They all still stink. You know, the avalanche is not getting the job done. We need a new turret. Keeping that in mind, I don't think that any of the units are overpowered. I think they're doing exactly what we expect them to do. It's just that we don't have anything to stop them. You know, and that's why, you know, they said, oh, you can upgrade all your, you know, your guns and all that to level 10. Woo, 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 woo. They all still stink. Okay? They all still stink.
Turret is the biggest joke in the game today.
You know, we need a new gun. If we get the right, if they come out with the right gun, which they should be working, they should have been working on all this time to put a halt to some of this, because no matter what you do, your base is suspect as long as we're going with the avalanche as our primary defense unit. That's all I got to say.
Happy.
Well, personally, I don't like the profit just because the first time looking at the picture, it resembles a stink bug. So it does. I'm sorry, it just does. Anyway.
I love it. Only my Happy would say something like that.
That's why she don't like it.
So thinking it's a stink bug, it's going to stink. It's not going to be one of these great units that you're going to want to play with.
Oh my God, I love it. I got to move on because if I don't, she's going to make me laugh harder. Nutcracker.
I'm still laughing.
I'm trying not to.
Simple thing was said a moment ago about you defending. All the units are perfect. Even the Darkstorms, perfect. Have you used it to hit a heavy turret? It takes 2 shots at least to take a heavy turret down. So it's not overpowered. It's the aura that gives it that overpower. So that's balanced perfectly. What was said is perfect, is your base isn't good enough to defend. It's as simple as that. Us high levels know how to take out the Darkstorm. Yeah. Most others don't. But what's missing is something in the base. Now, kixeye have said, how about we've got a PvP toon, we've got a standard toon, what about a base toon? Specifically for defending your base. That's what they're offering up to us next. So, who knows? But everything's balanced, perfect as far as I'm concerned.
I think if they shrunk that aura even by just 50, not 50%, 50, because I forget what it is, 700 range or 800 range? 700.
It's fine because it depends where you've got your bunkers, towers, or whatever. I use towers because I get the extra range. My snipers hit that Darkstorm as soon as it drops.
Sorry about that, guys.
Not snipers, sharpshooters.
They could push in the Darkstorm to just take out the range on you.
Yes, but as soon as it drops, they get hit. A lot of people saying their snipers are not even hitting because they got their bunkers towers, whatever, in the wrong place.
Yeah, you got to have the right positioning.
You've got to have them in the right position. Most of my bunkers are in the right position, and when anything drops in with a DS, it gets hit straight away.
Yeah,
All right, it won't kill it, but it does do a lot of damage.
One shot on the jug.
I get 2 shots off each.
Without
off each of my towers. I get 2 shots off on it. So 2 shots off each tower is good.
That's a definitely. Yeah, because it's gonna target something else too. It takes out the Andera, Warwick, Jug in 1 shot.
Yeah. So you take out most of it, and you're left with just the Darkstorm. Well, it's a piece of cake. Take it out then.
Yeah, Darkstorm can't do nothing alone.
No.
Once Jug is gone, those people that use Jug, once that Jug is gone, they're dead.
Yeah. So I mean, it's like when we do an event. I mean, Roy watched you kill your shit, so I went and done it. Piece of cake. It's just knowing.
Yeah.
It's knowing how to do it. And it's exactly the same for the units you've got now. It's knowing how to use them and when to use them, and use them on the right base at the right time. It's as simple as that. And your base defense is the same. But if kixeye are going to offer us a specific units for base only, that's a good thing.
Well, I'm going to make this a little different. Let Socrates go, then I'll go.
Huh?
You think the game's balanced, unbalanced, or okay? The units.
Unique units.
Unique units? I'm a high level, so I'll say yes. Yeah, it is.
I'm going to say it like this. I think PvE wise, we have the units are unique, good enough for what they're giving out to us. I mean, they're slamming 20, 30 turrets in their bases easy. 100 spiders. So yeah, I think to PvP, where I think the units are just right. PvE, I think the units.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Our bases are not good enough. What I mean, not good enough. It's the command turret sucks balls. Nobody fears that thing. I don't think I know anybody even looks at that damn thing anymore before they go in. They don't even bother. The avalanche for the health of the units. Before you would have to be careful to sneak around the avalanches. Now it's like I get an avalanche. My dark storm could take a few hits, no problem. I mean, it's not like it used to be. Now I think they need to just turn up our bases a little bit. Give us a couple upgrades. Maybe an upgrade to the tower if we could pack a little more punch in there, and I think it'd be fine. I don't think it needs a major adjustment, but a small adjustment just for, in our bases. But that's just my opinion. And we all know what most people think of my opinion. They don't give a fuck. What steps would you take to make Shadow Ops more fun and engaging? Let's start with Kila B.
Gold tech actually being automatic. You should get one automatically at the completion, not be a lottery. Bring back the boss space where you can get Shadow Ops. Yeah, we might lose the medals out of it, but I think in a way I'd rather have it counted towards your Shadow Ops than have the medals.
Okay. Oh yeah, you love watching me kill my shit on the corpus run like that. You know this. Did it save you repair time?
Yeah.
That's all that matters. All right, moving on. Next person would be Rebel.
Sorry, I had to step away. What was the question?
Question, short and sweet. What would make it more fun for you to play and re-engage in Shadow Ops?
A more balanced lottery system for gold tech.
See, that's where I think. Is everybody going to say the same thing? Gold tech? I think that's what it is. I think that we're going to just sum it up. Everybody wants more gold tech. Because I'm just not even really. I mean, that's an easy. Bring back the gold tech and make the boss bases part of Shadow Ops again. I think everybody will be playing them all the time. So let's move on. Do you value Let me read this myself, which I just put my glasses down for a second.
I could explain that question if it needs.
Go ahead then, Dawa. Go ahead.
So, every Shadow Ops, mainly at the last phase, you get unlimited. You get a replay for unlimited parts, the standard parts for whatever unique unit. So it says, do you value the infinite replay phase more highly than the regular phases? Why or why not? So in other words, the 10th week, each week is like a phase, I guess. In the eyes of kixeye, we players call them weeks of Shadow Ops. They call them phases, it seems. So the 10th week of Shadow Ops, do you guys value that one more than the other ones? Because of the infinite replay, where you can keep getting standard parts.
Kila first, right?
Yeah.
I think week 10 is a load of crap. And I think Roy or somebody else brought this up earlier. Week 8, you should be allowed one additional to get that part, to get one additional part. Week 9, you might be allowed 2. So that way, if you missed any, you're not waiting to, if you missed a bunch, you're not waiting until week 10 to try to slam in 4 or 5. But for the life of me, and we see it in our sector all the time, it's like, oh man, I didn't have time. I didn't get to do ops. Can anybody help me? Can anybody help me? 10, you need 8 parts and you don't got none? Come on, we see it all the time. I think they should week 8 1, week 9 2, and then week 10 free for all. That's my opinion.
I don't think anybody can argue with any of that. But we'll go down the panel, just double check. Rebel, what do you think?
I was the one that brought that up, and I completely and utterly agree. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
That makes it easy. Achilles?
I concur.
Okay. We're going to keep Nutcracker.
Agreed.
Socrates?
Yeah, agreed. Oh my God.
And of course, I agree. So we're moving on.
So we incorporate it. There you go. It's
Somebody kick him in the nuts. Somebody kick him in the nuts. I knew by the end of the show I wanted to kick you in the nuts.
Don't worry,
That's my job.
in his ass.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much pressure do you feel to earn 40 elite parts from the boss bases during the course of the Shadow Ops campaign?
None.
If so, do you feel this pressure detracts from the enjoyment of the event?
Personally, I'd rather get into boss bases before before the event, because you never know what the hell they're going to throw in the event.
I like.
Go ahead, Killer. You're up.
Usually the first week of this new boss base, I didn't want to push to get 40 because I knew I had time. I think I did about 25 to 27, and that was just in case they threw something at us where they fixed that little glitch, or it's purposely done that, so we do replay it right away. So I usually get it by the second week, and unless I get a hair up my ass and I feel like getting all 40 that first time.
Did he say he has a hair on his ass?
I said unless I get a hair up my ass to do all 40.
Oh, okay.
A hair.
Yep. Rebel, what do you think?
With the boss bases, I try to.
About the hair on his ass.
Oh. Color in his ass. No, we're not talking about that.
I ain't gonna mess with my boy.
I hear enough about his ass and his ass grabbing on regular hangouts.
You know what's even scarier? If you never put this together, you live closer to him than any one of us.
He's gonna hang out soon.
This show ain't about my ass, so let's get on.
Oh, anyways,
ass plucker.
Back to the question.
You can.
I paced myself. I only do the 10 parts per week, and I don't go gun-ho because, one, I'm not, nor, and this kind of is, I don't as heavily coin as some of you all, and as of after this event, I refuse to join very, 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 very little, if any, because of Kixeye's money grab. So I do my 10 and I'm done.
Well, I just want to make this great ass announcement. Right now, Kickside, last chance for in 29 minutes, get 80,000 medals for 69 gold. We got Brother Jeremiah for 200K. We got a Furies one that's for sale for 69. Wow, they're either reaching for money or they're reaching for your medals. Take your pick. Which one are they reaching for, guys? Yeah. Next question. I'm sorry, Rebel.
You're fine. They're reaching for that wallet and Brian's ass.
All right. Achilles? Trying to get away from the table.
Yes.
Go ahead. What is your thoughts?
I think that I just do 4 bases, 10 points. But this time, I thought, well, this can't be really what they're gonna do. They're gonna leave it like this, so I extended myself a little bit. But mostly, I don't find a problem with it, because you just do 4 bases, get your 10 points, spread it out, take your time. It's just fine with me. I just wish they, like I said, put it back to connect it back to the Shadow Arms. Then I would do more, just get the tech, but that's redundant. So
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, Nutcracker.
Sorry, I've been replying to chat. What was the question?
Everyone is now. Everyone is just had me repeat. Do you value the replay phase more?
Wrong question.
One? Oh yeah, we're on the next one, aren't we?
Yeah. Roy, you're fired.
Do you feel any pressure of doing the getting the elite parts before the event?
Right. No.
That's
Simple.
easy. Socrates, he's got so much pressure. He wants to get it done in first day. Never mind before the event.
I was helping people in chat with the 100 HC bases.
I like doing it first day.
First day, huh?
Yeah, I don't like the pressure on me. And plus, I could focus on other things. I don't have to,
smashing people.
Yeah, and helping others.
I do believe this morning you gave out how many 100 bases?
Like 4 or 5.
A whole lot.
Oh, you've been lazy today?
Nah, they were free. Help a couple people out. For myself, I did like 5. Free
20
repair.
plus. Yeah, I don't even get repair. Do it for no repair.
Yeah, I use missiles.
No, just 4 bullseye.
Oh no, you crazy ass.
4 bullseye. That's it.
Oh yeah. I use all bullseyes.
Okay. All right, show offs. All right. All right. So the next question, we're gonna move right on.
We need those medals.
Yeah, man.
Do you experience any lag performance problems during Shadow Ops phases compared to monthly events, and how does the lag or performance problems compare during Shadow Ops phases?
I don't need to answer this because I don't get lag or DC.
Yeah, I'm going to try that. I was supposed to do that this week and have not got to it, but you're
keep
right.
saying
Why don't you
this,
get
Roy.
that information out one more time?
Keep saying this.
I know. Wait a minute. I did download it. I have downloaded it.
That's not good enough.
I know. No. What the hell?
I do not get lag. I've got a first generation gamer laptop. That's what I use. Nothing else.
You don't get
My
white screen?
internet is the best in the country. It is so fast. It's unbelievable. But I was getting DCs, lag, all sorts until I dropped 64 Chrome and went to 32 Chrome, and I do not get any DCs or lag.
I got it downloaded, and I was going to attempt. I'll tell you what, by next Sunday, I will be here live, and I will let you know how it worked, because this week alone, I will stick to that. Okay? So,
Then when it works for you, everybody sends me 100 gold.
Now it's not going to work. I can tell you that.
Gee, I've gotten like 67 DCs and just loads of lag. Oh well.
So that
Right,
means
I
you
can't
owe
play
you 100 gold, right?
Yeah, hey, if it don't work, then you owe all of us 100 gold, then. Huh?
Yeah. All
Nah,
right.
it just means you got to buy yourself a new laptop or PC.
Okay, right. $2,300
So-
good enough the
So
first
what I just heard is he's buying all of us a laptop or a PC if it doesn't work. That's what I heard.
He has to monetize the show for that bitch.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
have to do that.
Y'all heard it too, right? I mean, I ain't the only one that heard that.
Yeah, I heard.
All right, so Arcadia, what do you think?
I think whatever was just said, I agree with.
That you're a lady? Okay.
All right, all right.
I'm choking on me beer now.
I don't want you to repeat the question. So
The question is, do you have a lag problem while you're doing shadow ops, or is,
yeah, plenty lag.
or is it just during the event you have the lag problem?
Now, even doing the shadow off, sometimes the bad boy jumps from one spot to the next. Spiders coming in and out. You don't know where they're coming from. For real though, lag is just in the game all the time. So, but during the events, there's some really creative lag. It's very creative during the events, you can never get more on one base than on a whole event type episode. So it's not as more than an event, but it's enough to, let's just get this done. be about it. So.
Travel, what do you think?
I don't really experience any major lag throughout the week. It's right during the event that there'll be issues like Fairlinks is running into bases and
What he calls issues, I call fuck you. Excuse my language.
so I don't really see the lag during a normal kixeye week. It's when the event comes out that I start seeing what you guys all talk about, and I'm like, that ain't right. So that's my 2 cents.
We already got Nutcrackers giving everybody 100 gold. Socrates,
Yes, sir.
what do you think? You get a lot of lag during the shadow ops or just during the event?
Yeah, I really got no lag, but yeah, in the event it's a little more laggy.
Okay. I don't really experience much lag doing shadow ops, but oh my god, during the event, I can go up and down, left and right. Some days it's no problem. Other days it seems like it cranks up. But we will see how that works out. Also, it doesn't help half the time when I'm doing shows.
Yeah.
All right.
You forgot me. Damn it.
I intentionally forgot you. Actually, I did tell you pretty much it.
And nope, I don't experience no lag. And Roy, I got to make a correction before you ask the question.
Get your base ready.
Since I've had he goes, I've had to repeat it to everybody. You have not had to repeat a question to me tonight. I am on fire. Just like I'm going to be on the
Okay. All right, we're going to the next person, next question, next whatever. What the hell am I doing? I'm clicking on the wrong shit over here. I basically think that's all. That is all of them. All right, so I think Daba had a couple of follow questions you wanted to ask.
Wait, what?
You said you had some teaser questions, didn't you?
Well, I got one more question that they asked in the group, and then I got some teaser stuff. So they said that Kixeye staff had asked, how would we feel if they put a lot of the legacy stuff for the upgrades anyways as 5 seconds with Thor instead of like the standard time? Because
you don't even need to ask this panel. I'm telling you the same thing everybody else. We've been asking that for day one. We've been asking for the Omega Titan at this point should not be a time upgrade. It should be just a flat upgrade. Give me Thor. Give me 50 million Thor. I'll freaking do it. Most of my shit's 40 already. So, but what do you guys think? Yes or no? Would you rather that or this time shit that's killing you? Killing especially the lowers.
Well, the way the Kixeye asked it is would you like it back? Is the general question and reply was yes. We want thorium upgrades, so it's instant upgrades.
We need it back. Let them want it. We need it back.
Yeah. They asked the question, we gave them the answers, and that's what we told them.
Yep. All right. I think you know what. I'm not even going to. No, I think that's good enough. Do you? We want to smash each other's bases.
Oh, can I give out the teaser stuff real quick?
Can you give out what? The teasers?
Yeah.
All right, give out the teasers.
Just a couple things that was in there. The Nutcracker had at the end of the focus group, kixeye asked us to, give us any questions, and kixeye would answer them. And Nutcracker on the panel was wondering if there was something a goal for defending will stop 69ing, as players will be more willing to defend. So basically, like, if you defend your base very well, like I guess we're doing a PvP event soon, so the defender, they're just gonna get the bragging if they stop the bubble, woohoo, woohoo. But there's no actual in-game benefit. So, Nutcracker was asking, I guess, are we gonna get some kind of benefit for defending? And there's a kixeye staff that said, for what it's worth, we're currently working on a system that is similar to what you've suggested, Nutcracker. So,
What I suggested is there's no goal for defending at all. So if you've got, for instance, say you're worth 200, if he 1-stars you, he gets 50. If he 2-stars you, he gets 100. If he 3-stars you, he gets 200. But if he only 2-stars you, he gets 100, but you get 100 for defending. If that's the case, you will not have any 69s because people will want to defend their base. Because they'll gain from it.
I disagree with that, because then you're going to have selfies like you did before. They're lower doing it. Do a 2-star. I defended. You get 100 for defending. I'll get 100 for hitting.
No, they lose it.
They lose it.
They lose it.
No,
they lose 100 infamy.
Oh, 100. Oh, I heard gold. I thought. I'm going.
No, it's nothing to do with gold.
Oh, okay.
This is all about infamy.
Oh, okay.
If you've got 200 infamy, they hit you 1-star, they will get 100 infamy. If they hit you 2-star, they get 150. If they 3-star you, they get 200. But if they only 2-star you, they only get 150. But you get the other 50 off his base. And Kixeye's response was, we're currently working on a very similar system to that which they are going to implement.
Oh, so you get changed for not being 3-star, basically.
You gain because they didn't 3-star you. You gain. You get infamy as well.
Oh,
so they would 2-star. You would lose 150 because your base got, but you would get 50 of it back.
This is only the numbers I'm talking are only what I offered.
Oh,
the way
okay.
Kixeye do it is going to obviously not going to be the same way, but it's a simple way of putting it across. You get a goal for defending your base.
They also make money because
exactly. And the other thing they're thinking of bringing in as well is on your cog at the top right, where you say your trophies are either in motion or not in motion. There will be another one there to say you will instant repair after attack, because if you've got 2 guys hitting you, there's no way in hell you can repair and be ready for the next attack because they're hitting you before you get chance.
Especially big coiners, like some people that are really like to defend their shit.
Yeah, because you can't, because you're not quick enough because they're hitting you so quick. But if you've got an instant repair button up in your cog that you can activate if you want to, so if somebody hits you and somebody else hits you, your base instantly repairs. Instantly. So those 2 elements brought into the game will stop 69. 100%. 100% stop 69. And that's what I put to kixeye, and that's what they're doing.
I'm gonna make this. I'm not gonna say 100% because I know.
Oh, I think it is.
There's
100%.
a few people out there that will figure something out.
Of course they will. They always do. But the majority in the game, it will be a bloody good thing. I mean, UK Army is the guy that come up with this idea, and I got to give him the kudos for it. It's not my idea. It was his. It was put to kixeye via him. He came up with this, and then kixeye is saying they are coming up with a very similar way of doing it. And I think that's bloody brilliant. At least they're listening to us now.
Oh, I agree with you, but I can already see in my head, and I'm not going to say it on here because I already can picture somehow how somebody's going to use it against them.
I can't see how.
We'll talk about it after the show. I definitely see how.
Okay.
All right, got a few more things.
Okay.
Mr. Hunter Hamish was wondering if there was going to be different ways to get Blood Thor aside from PvP events, because right now it's just in Warpath and at the end of the PvP season. And the kixeye staff said, that makes sense, Hunter Hamish. We'd like to find more avenues. There might be some more avenues to get Blood Thor in the coming future. Then there was a comment that you guys were talking on the show, that the base power just isn't enough. So a kixeye staff had posed a question. In addition to increasing turret power, do you think a brand new class of units that are very powerful at base defense would help fix that imbalance? And the feedback was generally yep. So then the same kixeye staff said, based on this, I think you're going to like what's coming soon with a winky face. And then he hurried along with the question. So it seems like we're getting something really good in the future. And disclaimer, I do not know what it is. Because,
we've got PvP units, we've got standard units, and now we're going to get base units. That's how I read it.
Finally, they actually said, Mr. What's his name? Dark Shadows. He asked, when is the next CC upgrade going to happen?
I'm trying to get around this one.
A kixeye staff member had said, over the past several years, we've been doing them every 6 months on average. So, whenever the last CC was, add 6
March.
months, we might be getting a new one.
March. So the next one will be September.
So, might be a new CC upgrade in the near future as well. So, get your res up. Because right now the current one I think was 600 mil.
No.
I know it's not.
The correct one was 350. The tech center was 600.
I'm thinking of the tech center. Sorry.
What they did was level 12 CC got
13.
a reduction, and they made the level 13 what the level 12 was, 350.
Yeah, it's going to be 400 plus.
It's probably going to be 400 plus, yeah.
Because now we can actually hold it.
But the comment was, it's overdue.
Yes.
But going on there 6 monthly, it's not. So maybe they're going to give it us early.
We'll see how it goes. I hope not, to be honest. All right, so where are we at, guys?
The end.
Ready?
Let's smash some stuff.
All right, so here's the deal. It is PvP time. Da-da-da-dum. The challenge was laid down. We're gonna do Rebel Outlaw and Ghost Rider first. Now they sat down and made up their rules. Their rules are 3-tune maximum, no DS. Repeat, no DS. They cannot use DS. And they are going to hit each other one apiece and see how it goes. Now, Rebel and Ghost, who decided to go first?
I don't think we decided, but I'm ready to pop if Ghost is ready to go.
Hey man, you gotta be a gentleman and ladies
Ladies,
ladies first.
She says he can go first.
Oh, no. Ladies first, I insist.
Right.
Ladies first. We gotta be
So
gentlemanly on here.
Miss Ghost Rider, since you were hitting, Rebel Outlaw is gonna do the honor of sharing his screen.
So what levels are these two?
I think they're both 44s or 45s.
They're the same
Ghost
level.
is a 44, and I just turned 45.
Well, you're close together.
Close together. All right, Rebel, whenever you're ready. You got
Okay, I'm gonna give me just a minute, Ghost. I'm gonna turn on my screen share.
This is gonna be interesting, I think. I don't see your screen share.
I'm figuring it out.
Oh, we see a whole lot of something. Okay.
Begin.
What's he been working on? What has he been working on?
And you are good to go there, Ghost.
Gonna wait for the 10 minutes or wait a few?
Why?
Go full screen. Full screen. We order full screen. We didn't order half screen. Gotta hit start repair first.
Full screen's better for attacking anyway. Less lag.
Well, he's defending.
Full screen's still better.
Can you hit that hide button at the bottom?
Yeah, hit the hide button so we can see everything going on.
That's better.
There we go. Now we can see.
Now go full screen and hit the H key.
What is he doing? Just go full screen.
Who's hitting who?
Brandy's
Hit the
down
H
hit
key.
Ghost as we speak.
Okay, Brandy, she's sleek, she's sassy.
She's been waiting for this.
Hit the H key.
Oh, leave it alone. He's fine. Don't want to get him too uncomfortable.
She lost her voice.
There she comes. This is how he plays, Dobby. You got to remember.
Everybody plays differently.
There's the kixeye leg, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep, the last. Yeah, 40 seconds, 10 seconds just marched off that clock in an instant. And he's still not defending.
He wasn't ready for
she's driving right in.
Oh, she's not wasting time.
She's not wasting any time.
She says full frontal discussion. We'll talk about it later.
Woo! Look at all that stuff just getting hurt.
Boom.
Should have brought a fucking Inferno in.
Oh, shit.
It might help, you know, that damage.
Yeah, I was looking at my Inferno's health, and mine's like level 10. I think I had like 3 million health.
Oh, here it comes.
Here it comes. She coming with the seed.
Woo!
Mind you, Rebel's fighting back, though.
Oh, he ain't got easy, is it?
He's counter-punching.
I think she's down to point. Oh, God!
Oh, she had a plan. She had the plan to take out the CC right away.
She did. She had that monster plan.
Yes, she did. She sacrificed. He's on the ropes, ladies and gentlemen.
He's on the ropes.
That's what I love with the CC, is you knock the CC, it's an automatic 1-star if it's high enough.
What do we got? What do we got?
Okay.
More Siege, more Ravengers.
That base is flat.
That base is toast.
Toast.
She lost the tuna phalanx to do it, but
She sacrificed the tuna phalanx, came in with a desire.
he has the desire. There's no doubt.
He can only try to pull the pieces together.
You gotta target the silo with the Ravager. Kill that.
She's not finished yet, ladies and gentlemen. She's got one more surprise.
I think she's got 2 more, if I count it right. Oh, she found him the top, and he didn't even see it.
Yes, that's what I was talking about.
Oh, God.
She's been getting tips from some really smart people.
I don't know who's been teaching her this violence act.
This is ridiculous.
It's all good there, ladies and gentlemen. It's pixels.
Rebels unfazed.
That siege is dead.
That siege is toast.
Okay.
Is he even online?
The Phantom went to at the same time.
Yeah, so the Phantoms slide through. Here comes the finishing throw.
Oh, there's no doubt. It's coming down to the last wire on this one. Oh, that was a missile.
She brought in some missiles.
Oh, there goes the siege. He's holding it. He's holding it.
on.
He's holding together. He's holding that last half a star.
Oh, another missile. He's like, nope, that ain't gonna last you, boy. It ain't over yet.
He's protecting that power plant.
You see him? He got it grouped.
Yep. Oh God!
Got robbed.
He's being relentless.
Well, actually, was that 3 mavs?
A power plant left, but he's protecting the power.
The stuff is spread out.
She could have.
The question is, what is she gonna do? Oh, she's finishing him off. It's over yet.
She's got a couple tunes left, don't she?
She does. She does. I think she's trying to save the repair. Oh!
Oh, there is something just to.
Night owls.
She
Night
came.
owl.
Night owls.
A night owl. She came with a night owl.
Teaching her these violent, mean, nasty tricks.
What's left?
I don't know.
The armory on the left.
Yeah, his armory. It's holding together by a twig. Look at him surround that sucker.
She says the ladies of WP are vicious.
Pick up that armory and run around with it.
Oh, she says,
Oh,
screw you, I'm having it.
Oh, she came with it. Oh, she had a plan from the start, ladies and gentlemen.
Timed out.
Good job there, guys.
Rebel, you got to give her hats off. She whipped your ass.
Yeah, she taking it hard on you. She did.
All right, Miss Ghost. I hate to tell you what time it is.
We all know Rebel. He's a devastating attacker.
Good luck, Ghost. Good luck, Ghost. Go, Brandy. Kaboom! Nice.
Rebel comes in with force.
She came in for violence. She wasn't playing. She wanted the hammer. Sorry, just seen what?
All of it.
The side chat, I guess.
I was too busy watching. I didn't see the side chat.
I wasn't even watching the side chat. I gave up on that. Brandy,
talking
got
about-
your snake share on, sweetie.
We were talking about how awesome you are in the side chat.
They better turn that shit back on.
He said he just checked my base by Scout.
Oh, Daba.
And he's just spotted how my towers are set.
Brandy, get that off your screen to go full screen, sweetheart. Now hide that little thing on the bottom where it says hide, but we can.
An eerie, similar looking base.
Everybody's going, Rebel, it's time for payback.
What's your name?
Andy.
Randy, I hope you're ready, sweetheart. What are you doing?
I did not.
I have no idea.
I thought he was about to coin him. I was gonna be like, what?
That's what she's about to.
She's doing something sensible.
I don't know what she's doing at the moment. She's trying something, though.
She's ready.
She's ready. She's waiting for you.
I'm there.
Then go for it. We're waiting for you, too.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
He's calm. He's confident. He's ready to destroy.
I'm the silent killer.
You know, you can't. It's hard not to be confident with 3 tunes.
Yeah, 3 tunes is all, pretty much. But I love that sacrifice of the phalanx. That was key. That was key.
That's one thing I like with the open bases is the CC is usually pretty easy to get at.
Uh-oh. We have Matt. Ooh, he goes straight.
Oh, that's not going to get far.
Straight for the siege.
That's not going to get far.
Now with all that in there, woo!
Oh dear.
Oh man!
Oh,
That's gonna only do 2 passes.
Oh,
he had
Rejected.
something else come in. He had something else come
That
in.
kind of hurt. You, Rebel.
Ooh, painful.
Wait, he had another plan. He had something else coming in.
I hope he did, because that didn't go over like it should have. Oh, he's got phalanx in there.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. There was something else taking some damage in there. He's running around. He's a mirror attack.
I don't think it's a
I'm gonna-
mirror, because she lost less early.
Yes.
I was gonna laugh if he blew that bomb, that power plant up, and the phalanx went boom.
Oh my goodness, this is not going to work out.
This is not looking so. Oh, he's got more phalanx in there.
You got to pull yourself together.
God dang, Rebel, this ain't looking so pretty.
Out of reaches, I don't know.
Go for the towers. I hope you don't got no bunker busters in there, bro. On a phalanx.
He hasn't wanted to get
He's going for the wrong things.
Ran over mine.
It's okay now. It's too late. Too late to coach. Oh, she's
Oh, God, this is not looking like a pretty attack.
one down. Oh, 1 2 down. She's still running technicals around.
Oh, he ain't done yet, he says. Oh, he brings in the
Done.
big toys, hoping to
2-2
survive.
is done.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. A little too soon for that.
Oh,
Wait a minute. I think she made a mistake.
I
Yep.
think
You got to keep them technicals moving.
She undefended her base with that one.
Hey,
That
why you group up your techs? Bye bye.
aggressive.
hit took out her whole defense.
Yep, she grouped them up.
She's at the mercy now.
Now it's not so pretty.
Now it's not so
Made a classic mistake.
good.
They weren't aggressive.
One mistake.
And autopilot and Ruby never works.
Oh, that's a wrap, because I think those are just anti-air techs over in the corner.
I think you're right. I think it's down to that one. Oh, shit. She's trying to move it.
What the?
Oh! He says I bring in the rest of the toys now.
You gotta watch out for that. The flood turret's
She
totally
says
gonna.
it ain't over yet. She's saying it ain't over. I would not do that, though. Yeah.
It's done. Once you brought in the war raid.
He's killing the railgun at the top. Oh, the railgun's still firing at him. Oh, shit.
The war rigs
Oh,
take
there's that rig.
care of everything.
I don't know. That tower's kicking his ass, too. Ooh. I'm sorry. Oh, that is definitely. I'm sorry. Look at that damn war rig just dying.
Now look right there. You can target that tech and hit the
Oh,
rest of them.
war
with
rig
the jet.
gone.
Yeah. This might not be over. Her base might help
Target
finish.
the,
That base might hold up.
Oh, shit. Tracking.
oh, that's a wrap.
The fuck is gone.
No.
Is that it?
Oh, no, it ain't over.
You still got the siege.
He's like, I've still got a little left in there.
So what you should have done is target that tech. This would knock out that railgun.
Oh.
Technicals, that group of technicals, when she gave that up, it was over. Wait, though, she still got a little defense.
Fighting. She's still fighting.
She's still fighting. She's not done yet. He's not careful.
I don't know what he's doing.
Because that siege is like it might not make another pass there.
He's
Hey,
good.
Mo.
Target those.
Get them rabbit.
That lead plane looks kind of damaged.
I think the whole thing's
Get the
damaged.
bunkers, bro. Stop trying to go after the damn tech.
Yeah, that's what I said. But hit that bunker over there. Bunker's eating that siege up.
Hell yeah.
Eh. Oh,
Damn. Okay. Now, on the side chat, please put your vote on who won that battle, please.
That was close.
Pretty
that
obvious.
Shoulda
was
repaired.
very obvious.
Show the repairs.
That was a good battle, guys. I really enjoyed it.
Side, where is it? Come on, vote for your winners, guys.
Who was it?
That was the first hit was Ghost Rider. Second hit was Rebel.
Keep in mind, mine's in PvP.
It don't matter. We're talking about skill. I'm talking about the skill.
She made a mistake and gave you those technicals. Had she not done that, I don't know.
Well, I got 2 hours 56 minutes on my PvP air. That was
So is his dick. So is hers, dickhead.
First hit
Who
was a
said
dash.
that?
Ghost Rider just told him so is her. That her stuff's a PvP too, dickhead.
2 hours and 40 minutes on my.
I'm taking a look at the side chat of YouTube. I'm looking at the side chat in the game, and the winner is Ghost Rider.
Good
She
job,
definitely kicked your ass back in your base. Her skill was very good.
It's only pixels. Good
That's
job,
it.
guys.
That's it. That was a good fight. That was a good fight. I congratulate both of you.
Very good battle.
Pizza Man said Rebel lost more. You did, Rebel. You lost your ass.
Yeah, I'll admit it.
God to him,
You gotcha. Okay, so now comes the heavyweight battle of the night. These rules are different.
Oh yeah.
Yes. The rules are no DS, one tune. One tune. And you're talking a level 48 versus a level 51. These ain't lightweights, babies. All right, so same rules
Same
apply.
principle.
The person that's being attacked will screen share. The person, so we'll be able to go back and forth. One tune.
Quiet confidence against bravado.
Yes. So the question is, who wanted to go first? Killer, you said you want to go first, or I want to go first?
Nope, I think I was. Wasn't I defending first?
Okay, then you defend first. I will send my tune out. I
This
mean,
is gonna be
you
fun.
need to turn your screen share on, sir.
Oh, this is honestly in the six and a half years I played War Commander. This is only, in counting the 1 versus 1s that I've done, this is less than both hands is all I defended my base.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first time I've taken out and adjusted my tune. Been a while since I've done this. No DS.
Don't set up for the fail, bro. Let it
I'm
go.
not setting up for the fail. I'm setting up to kick his fucking ass.
Yep, and I actually, Roy, did you refresh? I know I refreshed about 10 minutes ago. So.
Refreshing, I hate to tell you, will not help me one way or the other because I have the show, remember?
Did you clear your cookies?
You've been thrown down.
I cleared as much as I could before the show as I could, but I have the show, so it's going to be a little harder no matter what.
Show off my slow.
Oh, excuses, excuses.
I know they're like assholes, and I have one, so fight me.
He's giving out excuses. Not even hit the base.
Screen sharing yet? Killer, got a screen share.
All right. Do.
And somebody's got to let me into his goddamn base. They got that damn thing fortified.
Okay, is it on screen share?
No, I can't tell. I'm on YouTube.
Okay,
Yeah,
hold on.
They're
Let me
saying
get
it's on. They're on. It's on. Now, I haven't looked at his base.
Not coming on.
You're good.
I actually haven't looked at yours, Roy. I forgot to do that.
Tonight?
Yeah, we both did.
All right. I'm in.
This is
I do believe it's Killer.
his base. Okay, here we go.
Hey, Killa, I'm just saying, if you need help spending that 1.4 billion res, I got you.
Fuck, that's what I just saw too on my screen. Holy shit. All right, so yeah, I definitely got to change something up real quick.
He's got to put a missile.
Go with what you got.
I know what I got.
Changing.
I just changed my
Pause in the calls.
I just changed my positioning. Oh, da, da, da. Yes.
Hang on, are you cheating here? Are you seeing where his mines are?
No, I didn't advance scout. I would not do that.
Yeah, please. You know you got to.
I wish I did now that I said that.
We all do that.
Everybody's on the play points.
All right.
What do you mean? What do I do? Did you not see that?
Okay.
All right, here we go. 1, 2.
Ooh, I see 2 fails coming up.
Okay. You're just taking a jab, ladies and gentlemen. That was a jab.
Oh, bad. What the hell?
He's jabbing. He's jabbing.
Yeah, he's going crazy with it. That's a bad.
Dancing and jabbing.
He's taking out strategic targets.
Damn, son.
See, we're seeing here why I'm not a big fan
You're
of
not even
the.
defending your bum. The fuck? He's taking out your fucking. Oh my god! I'm gonna keep quiet.
This is why I don't like corner bunkers.
Okay, so now I know where my air comes in. Very bad spot. That's fine. That's fine. Whoa! The language in here.
This is a PG. Wait, never mind.
Whoa, Hades.
Okay, we got something different here, ladies and gentlemen.
Now I see what it did. Okay.
We got Hades.
Hey. Hades are good against killing the Omega Siege.
Not running around like that.
Oh yeah.
Running around.
I mean, there's no Mega Siege yet, so.
He must be moving owls around.
He's using.
They're chasing an owl.
Chasing something.
You keep your Hades moving so this way.
My tactic.
Yes, see there.
Keep the Hades moving so this way they don't get hit with the Phantom.
Yeah, there you go. I see that.
Just a little softening up.
He's chasing some of that res first.
Chasing res.
Back
He's
to
already got 100.
God damn it, move.
You're gonna have to defend sooner or later.
I know, it's nothing. Wait. There we go.
I'm sorry, I'll be quiet.
Nope, there we go.
Use space bar.
Ooh, phalanx are going.
Don't let him get that.
Damn it. Come on.
Oh, this is getting heating up now.
And he shocked you. You ain't doing nothing but losing that.
He didn't shock me.
He's shocking the Andera.
Oh, the Andera's long gone on my screen.
Oh.
It's dead. He's doing the war rig.
Oh yeah, I see it now. Shit like crazy.
Move it, man. Move it.
He's going after the phalanxes, but
run him over.
I think he's got a good
my
plan.
adrenaline's flowing. My mouse ain't fucking working. I can't click. I'm
He took out the war rig. The war rig's gone.
See, he's getting desperate.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Desperate. I'm having fun messing with him. Where the fuck is my siege squadron? Oh, I'm screwed. No siege squadron.
Hit the plus button.
Yeah, that's gonna help me.
Depends upon what tunes you have.
I don't know where my siege. Yeah, I should have checked. That's my fault for beforehand.
Woo, hell
Ooh,
no.
that did nothing because I didn't have my siege.
Ooh.
This looks like it's a dead battle. This is gonna be horrible.
Nah, Roy. Roy's the same.
No, I really don't have my siege.
He was trying to launch missiles.
Damn, that Phantom did shit.
Yep,
It's over.
Yeah, done.
it's over. Without my siege, I didn't check my tunes beforehand.
Why is that Hydra not killing them phalanx?
Never know. Seems like Kila's gonna let him win by not attacking, by not being aggressive.
I'm trying to figure.
I don't know, bro. I don't have nothing to say. I'm the worst attacker of everybody.
I told you got to use spacebar and control everything, bro.
Oh, you got the gat gun on it. That's why it wasn't.
Yeah, shit, one shot.
That's a rep for the jug.
There it is.
Yeah, he's got
1 star. Almost 1 star.
nothing. Not everything's dead.
What was
I don't know. I can't. Shit lagging.
Uh-oh.
He's going to take those out. You've got them grouped.
Nope.
Getting them grouped is not good.
If he had a Phantom, that thing would have been gone. But he don't. Damn, Killer, you could have fucking defended all that shit. You just fuck. Oh.
My shit's not moving even with this. Now it is. It's my my adrenaline's going. I'm a little bit shaky, so that's killing me.
No siege, and I'm still kicking his ass.
Yeah, my adrenaline.
Jesus Christ!
My adrenaline is going so much I'm shaking.
Yeah, I can
They're
see
not
it.
moving. There we go.
Freezing up. We're freezing
That's what
up.
you had to do from the beginning. Use that space bar.
We're freezing up.
You gotta pre-keybind that stuff.
Not a siege squadron.
Them Sphinx are nasty.
Yes, they are level 2.
Yeah, it's my I'm shaking so bad it's hard for me to defend. So I'm fucking up bad.
By the way, that's all he's got left up there.
See, if you want a base flat, it'll go flat.
Yep.
But that's not the way to
My
do it.
adrenaline is going so
That was
bad.
not the way to do it. No.
You had him, but you let him off the hook.
Yep.
Hey Roy, I got you. See Roy,
Why are
he's
you
so good at this
chasing?
stuff.
I'm doing it because I want to kill his shit.
Hit the base.
got
Oh,
30
right,
seconds.
damn it.
You got 30 seconds.
They're fine.
Base is what you should be hitting, not the fucking tunes.
Fine,
using it to
fine,
electric.
fine.
Nope. I was shaking
Guys,
so Roy,
You're
my
not gonna get
adrenaline's
100.
going. My adrenaline is going so
I
bad.
didn't
I'm
realize that's
shaking.
that low on time.
You're not going to get 100. Too busy
There's
chasing
oil
tunes.
on the right. Yep. There's an oil on the right. And
You're
that's
right.
a 2-star.
See the goddamn oil.
99.
2-star.
I missed the oil because I didn't see it, but oh well. No siege. That fucking sucked. Where
Yep.
was my siege?
Even with using the space bar, my adrenaline's going. I'm shaking, so I better settle this down because I got to attack yet.
I want to know where my siege was.
Did you have it in regular or?
No, it's not in regular. I just checked.
Well, see, sometimes you gotta adapt in battle, and looks like where it did.
It was in some reason it's sitting in nowhere land. Literally nowhere.
Okay, let me stop sharing.
Killer, you just got whooped.
You just got lucky. If I had my siege, it would have been over long ago.
I was shaking. I could have probably controlled, but I was shaking because I knew it. My adrenaline's been pumping, waiting for this. Oh, I got to stop sharing.
Roy's turn.
Yeah.
Well, while I was screen sharing, did you see my mouse jumping?
Hold on.
Killer, make sure you got your siege.
Oh, I do. But I am going to repair that storage 1 gold. And look.
My damn shit just froze for a second there. That was interesting.
5 hours, 40 minutes on the base defense. Well, of course, 99.
I thought I had more time, but that's okay.
Okay.
Roy's getting old. Yes, Roy is getting old.
Now I eat out.
Back in my day, I could flat 10 bases with 1 tune of mega tanks.
Where the hell is he?
I don't know it's any good. Got the NOPD prison chest to hold back.
Oh, let him
I
in.
could have found it. I could have fired a missile and killed the damn thing. I should have stopped screwing around and killed. Once again, hunted that down. Where is he?
I'm coming. I had to be let out.
Go on, stop fighting.
Somebody asked me earlier in the PM, what happened to your infamy? I gave that shit away. In a war, it does not help you.
Nope.
Yep.
You got to be under
If
2.5.
you're at If you're at the top, if you're at 3,600 and you jump to a sector, immediately you get posted up.
Yep.
Yeah.
All
You gotta
right.
be
Well,
under 2.5.
Like 20, 1,900, 1,500, 1,000, anything
I
lower?
was at 3K flat.
I was at
and,
1,900.
I came out of the war with almost with about 300 games. So to me, that says a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I was at
What position you want there, Molly? Let's go. What position?
Don't tell him the position. Just pick.
Yeah, Roy, go inside your base and then just make it a surprise.
He saw where I came in at. Come on, Kila, get in there for I can at least shield it.
All right.
Jesus, it's like. Hello, Kila. Gee.
I am. Just chill. Trying to stop my shake here. That was fun. I was.
Grab
All
a
right.
stick, mofo.
All right, going inside.
I don't think this is going to last long.
It could go good. I'm going to be honest. I'm testing a brand new defense in here on top of this. This is not exactly the best time to do it, but I'm trying it anyways.
Base looks eerie similar.
I know. Why is everybody copying my ass?
Yeah, I wouldn't copy that. I think Dover might copy mine.
I've had this, what's his face? Dutch gave me my base design 2 years ago, and it's still working. The only thing I can't... I don't know about you guys, but as far as people that have attacked me so far, aside from the Darkstorm, it does pretty good. And if I get flat, it's whatever. You know, I just want to see the logs.
That's it. Any base can be flat, and it is the matter of how much they're going to lose.
I have a personal thing that I do. If they got more than 12 hours in PvP, then it's a win for me, and that's just personal. Like, that's personally how I'd gauge whether my base is good or not, if the attacker's good or not.
Guys, you know when your Twin Titans sit where they sit? It's all down to where your point is from your storage. That's where they will deploy.
I like to put my Twin Titans over an empty spot so they throw their Phantom, and then it makes it look like I got my, what's that thing, the Missile Bastion in a bad spot, and then they'll throw it over like my oil storage or something.
Okay, I'm looking for something here.
Oh my God, that siege is going to die. We're not being Pacific.
I don't know what he's doing, but he's trying something.
He's leaving you some scrap metal to refill them cars that you also love so much.
Combination attack. Just one thing at a time ain't gonna work. Too late.
Alright. We got some phalanx on the right.
Oh,
They didn't last long.
nope, I didn't.
He's not even going to get a 1.
He's still pulling out if he pulls out one thing right now. Mario's still there.
Fire. Shit. Timed it wrong.
Shake and bake.
Timed it wrong. Nope, not yet.
He's just waiting for
Is
you.
anybody else trying to grab the tunes and control them? Is it just me?
Fuck it.
Target the motherfucking text.
Yeah, he should have pulled that Phantom out while they were all sitting there just flying on the.
You can't hit text with Envoy if the defender can move their tune.
Slow-mo or electric?
Electric.
What the fuck? You
On
using
my
electric?
base, are you?
Man, tech bets.
Ain't even nothing in this base that could be shucked. Well,
No,
like unit wise, anyways.
Should have used slow mo.
You can chuck
Always
the
use
turrets,
slow.
but
Oh, now he's grabbing the Dino.
Yeah,
Get the 1-star, bro. Sacrifice.
I am. It's 1 star now.
No, it's not.
I'm showing a 1 star.
I'm not showing a 1-star.
It's
see
not 1
that.
star yet. You need one more thing at least.
Have
take
you
the
even dropped
cyclone
this?
and hit that top tower.
Hit those resources anyway. Take the resources.
Yeah, look at
Now
all
he's got to get the
resources.
1-star.
There you go.
Now he's got a 1 star, yeah.
Bleed him.
Hit those resources.
Oh, the Herald, huh?
You can pull this out to 2 if you.
Come on, man. Get to the CC.
Oh, he ain't gonna get there.
Take it.
He
Now
might.
deploy some. Oh yeah, there you go. That a big
No,
one.
it's not.
Work
He's-
that. Send the damn herald to the CC.
Well, you or the blackout. Where the blackout at? While they over there killing?
That's when you got to bring certain units out to distract.
Stop
Take that
going
jug.
after the text. Go for the base.
Yeah, man.
Hit that CC with the jug.
He's still learning.
Just need
Yeah,
one.
you still learning. That's the thing. It ain't hoping that we,
There you go. Oh,
We
He's
scream,
almost got a 2.
we scream at him every day. It's nothing new.
You gotta forget about the units and go for the base.
Exactly.
What is down there? He's got something. He tried to hide something down there.
Go straight for the top. Don't even try to. Yeah, exactly. Go straight for the top and take everything else out, bro.
hit that tower.
Go for the tower. Straight for the tower, bro.
Oh,
Man.
We go.
You gotta learn to put bunker buster in your fucking phalanx.
No matter, at least pop the towers so this way you get the range reduction on them Drakens.
There's an even easier way.
Yeah, but the bunker buster, you know.
Oh,
use
yeah,
Roy.
obviously.
Roy didn't use it in his attack, which surprised me.
Roy
Because
was
Drakens, you want to get up close to Drakens so this way their shot don't do as much.
well, he's not doing that bad. He's pulling it out.
Yeah, he's doing good.
It's coming back. It's
More
going to be
loss.
about even amount of damage.
Yeah, about. Now he lost more air.
Oh.
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 Target the motherfucking. Oh, no. Target the motherfucking tech with the war rig.
Drive it fast. Faster. Faster.
That's right.
Move it.
Get him.
Move
Get him.
it.
Get him, Killer. Got him. You got him, Killer.
Oh, my screen's all screwed up. Can't control
got him,
anything
Killer.
now.
You got him, Killer. Ram that.
Straight through it.
Target.
No way.
Straight
Turn.
through it, bro.
I can't
Target
do
the
nothing.
down.
My shit just screwed up.
Yeah,
Straight
baby.
out of it.
That's
My
what I'm
shit
talking
is
about.
screwed up. I can't do nothing now. Look,
All 3 mines.
Airfield.
I don't know how the hell that happened, but it's screwed up.
Run, Killer. Get that shit.
Kill Roy. Shit. Kill
Oh, he's
Roy.
losing
Shit.
more on the bottom again. Oh, this sucks. I can't control my shit.
Get out of here.
I got
You ain't got nothing in there.
Got it.
Oh,
I had everything, but it's when it started doing the
Damn.
blue shit again.
Now
You
you
missed him
lost
by
it all,
1%. He got
No,
you.
I got it. I got the 3-star according to me.
He got the 3.
Yeah, he got it.
Look
Roy
at
got
this
the 2.
shit. What is all this shit on my screen?
There's nothing there to grab.
Yeah.
It started before he got even close to the last bunker.
My main mistake towards the end there, I should have
Look
hit
back.
that
You can look on
diagonal button
YouTube.
because I couldn't see.
I can't click on anything. I can't even click off this. Fuck.
That was an epic battle. Woo.
I lost
He
more.
lose though.
I lost more, but I'll
Yep.
tell you when I lost. I'll send it back.
Because if I would have had my siege, he would have been flat. I fucked myself.
It's all about that old.
Chasing them.
You pulled the
Killa.
Kila.
Tune too.
You pulled the Kila.
That was exciting.
I lost more.
Spent
than-
like a minute. You spent like 30 seconds chasing those techs.
Yeah, I was being a smart ass. I shouldn't have been that. I thought I had more time.
The Mets against the Yankees.
Does anybody know what the hell that blue thing does that happens on that? It's the second time it's happened to me.
What?
If you watch back on the YouTube, all of a sudden this damn like my mouse turns things blue and it wants to highlight the like nothing.
Oh, that's when you clicking it too much on the space bar. It happens, and then lag catches up.
Evidently, it bit me in the ass.
Yeah,
He bit you in the ass. Big time.
He never gave up.
All right, so who won and who lost? He got the 3-star. I got the 2-star. He lost a shitload more.
Don't need to vote, I don't think.
Compare the damages though. Like who's got what damage?
Nah, he got a 3-star.
He got 3-star. He won.
He won.
According
It's
to
that
situation, according to YouTube so far, Randy says I won.
Nah.
They say Hydra says Killer won.
I say it was a draw.
Omega Dina, let's see, Dina dead.
What? Crit draw?
48 Ravengers dead. Omega Herald dead. Omega Phantom dead. Omega Siege Squadron dead. 9 Envoys dead. 1 Omega Jug dead. 36 Spare Links dead.
The 3-star wins.
Excuse me. 36 Spartans and 6 Spare Links.
I'll give it a draw because you ain't got the 3-star, so it evens everything out.
99% because I was too busy screwing around. I lost 4 War Dogs, 1 Audra, 2 Fairlinks, 3 Sphinx, 1 Night Owl, 1 Omega Jug, 1 War Rig, 1 Caretaker, 1 Hydra, 3 Onis, 1 Phantom.
So repair. I think Roy got less, but you know,
I didn't get the 3-star. I fucking missed the oil field.
Now the thing is, here's where you ask who wins: the guy with the most repair, or the least repair, or the guy that actually gets the bubble.
Well, we both got the bubble.
No, I mean the bigger bubble. The guy that gets a bigger bubble, or the guy that loses the most.
He gets points taken off for not getting a 3-star, but I say it's a draw because the 3-star matters. So he ain't completed the damage. Killer took more damage.
Well, he got further though.
Yeah, but 1% is not that much, bro. 1 building.
I mean, yeah, Roy had the dude flat. It's just that 1 building though.
Well, yeah, that's why I give it a draw.
If I would have seen the building, it would have been flat.
Yeah, he would have got it because
I was too busy fucking around with his damn technicals.
There you go, Roy. Champ wants to turn at your base.
Yeah, everybody wants a champ shot at my base now.
I don't.
No?
Nah.
I'll tell you what, I don't like the new defense I put in there. I had 4 sharpshooters hidden, and I did still have them alive when the war rig came in. I just could not target with them. Bastard. Thanks to that blue fucking screen. Is that what does it quick, though, when I try to use the space bar too much?
Yeah.
That's why, yeah, for me, when I'm just like trying to highlight it a lot, it sometimes does it.
Because that's what I was just trying to select. I was trying to select the sharpshooters to take out the rig.
That happens to me when I use IE, but when I use Maxathon, it doesn't.
Well, I'm gonna
Roy, they're saying on YouTube, Roy loses points for not knowing what happened to his siege and not having it ready for his attack.
Word.
I lost points for that. I did.
Those points on that one.
Yeah, that was a fuck up and a half.
Killer, you surprised me, Killer. You surprised us.
He did. He did. You lost your ass. By the way, I still had Toons live. I had 2 sharpshooters and 2 flame trucks alive. 3 rocketmen still alive.
I still had Arda and the war rig alive in my.
Yeah, but the sharpshooters, if I could have targeted them, I hate to tell you, that war rig where you were aiming, they were behind you. They would have blown that fucking shit up.
I made the bad thing, and I didn't think I got that turret way up there because that diagonal button I couldn't see with the screen. I was saying, I hope that fucking war rig took it out. I couldn't tell. I thought I was going to miss it, but then it hit that building. I said, but it was fun.
Fun and interesting.
It was fun.
Hey Roy, Brendy put a way to stop your lag and all that in the side chat.
It's not. It wasn't lag. It was. Yeah. That's what she watches all the time. We know this.
All I will say is 32, not 64.
That's where I'll be switching after tonight. I'm not going to try switching in the middle of the show. You know what I'm saying?
No, don't do it now. God, no.
All
All I'm
right.
saying
So
you gotta do.
Facebook game room for the win.
I was on Facebook Game Room, but now my shit's healing. I'm going to do it. I think that's long enough show tonight. A little longer than normal, 2 hours. So let's give our shout-outs, our hollers, our whatnots, and move on. Let's start with Killa.
Shout out to the panel. Shout out to YouTube. Thanks, Roy. It was fun.
I can tell by you were saying your adrenaline, man.
It was fun. I don't get to do this too often. Base defense. That's probably the first time in a very long time that I got to do it, and it was a rewarding learning experience. And I actually learned some things, and I'll try to remember that for the next time we may do this or against the enemy out there.
Next time I'm going to check my fucking air before I even play. Yeah,
you pulled a Kila.
I pulled the noob of the week move live right here.
Oh, come on, Roy. Be fair. You do it every week.
Pretty much.
Hey, somebody's got to show the players out there what not to do.
Yeah, that's definitely don't check your air before you go live. How's that? All right, so let's. Did you finish? I'm sorry, Killa.
Yep, I'm all finished.
All right, Dabo, you're up.
Shout out to everyone that did the PvP, all 4 of y'all. I want to give a moment of silence for Mr. Roy's Omega Siege. All right, that's good enough.
Showed up for the battle.
All right, that's good enough. That's long enough for the moment of silence. Shout out to Sector, what are we in, 37? And shout out to those doing Warpath next week. I'm rocking a new tag, so if you see it on me, don't be surprised.
What else is new, Dava? Stop jumping tags, damn it.
Hey, it's fun. It's fun. I'm TP 1 week, AAF the next week, KT the next, or not the week.
I don't even think you can keep up with who you are.
That's just
hey,
so
it's fun
wrong.
It's fun in Warpath to try to blend in with the sector locals, because I'll tell you, I've met a lot of nice people and just jumping
I
around.
bet you do that. To be honest, I bet you really do meet some real
Like, there's
That
some
is
sectors that are just
so
very
wrong.
disrespectful. And when I land, I'm just like, look, here's why I'm here. I'm here for Warpath. And if they start with the politics, are you this one, are you that one? I'm like, okay, bye. And I move on. And I got a whole list of sectors where I go to Warpath, and we actually fight each other while we're talking in global about, like, hey, you know, it's nice to see you, how you been, and that kind of stuff. That's what I love in War Commander.
All right.
You just go flat if you turned up.
Hey, by the way, I really want to put this out there. I really would love to see this happen. I want to see Dava versus Champ 1-on-1.
Oh, that got
That sounds like a fight.
that very
From what
interesting.
I've seen, nah.
Really?
Yeah.
You think? How would you think it would go? Not
It would go 50-50.
really.
Yeah.
One thing
Champ
that kills
turned
me,
up in my sector the other night, and I was just sat there crying, laughing.
one thing that kills me with PvP now is the base's auto heal when you end attack. Because I used to be monster, I'd do 36 attacks, but
Yeah,
now I can only do I can only do 1 attack because otherwise stuff micro heals. Like, so if I take out a bunker or something.
Put this out there. The week after the event, I challenge Quick Draw McGraw.
Who, me?
No, Quick Draw. Socrates, I challenge you after next event, the Sunday after the event, you versus me.
You want to take that on?
I want to take that on.
Yeah.
Fight.
It's up to you.
I'm going to the bookies. I know who's going to win.
That is. Oh, they're already voted. Jesus Christ! I appreciate that, Champ. I would love to see you and Dava go 1-on-1 live on a show one night. Come on, you're out there where you know you heard us.
It's only pixels.
It's only pixels. It's nothing. You guys have been friends forever. I would love to see it. I think it would be. I think that YouTube would love to.
I'm just
see
saying we gotta do this on a week that there's no Warpath or event, because this way,
No,
like,
I know. That's why I said.
Well, we should do a fucking contest, bro.
Because
I'll throw in some money on the pot.
Well, we'll discuss that after the show. Actually, I did want to discuss something after the sometime this week about a tournament.
Thank you, Tim.
A tournament, and then how we would judge it is on the repair time.
Mm.
It have to be battled online. The person with the lowest repair time, it doesn't matter if it had to be a 3-star, and the person with the lowest repair time in PvP or the total.
Champ, ask you a question.
That would be it. What's the question?
If the
same rules as you and Kila.
No DS.
Oh, well, that's why we're going to discuss it. But every time we battle somebody, it's always a discussion what they want to use.
Well, the only thing you shouldn't use is Darkstorm. Other than that, everything else should be a go.
That would be up to you. Yeah, Darkstorm automatically should be out.
Uh-oh, Roy.
What?
Bad for you, then.
I know, bad for me, but I still got the balls to step up.
My L Megas will eat you up, baby.
We're gonna see the week after the event. We bookmark that. I'm telling you, I challenge the Socrates.
That's why I love when the Darkstorm wasn't out. Them L Megas used to rule the world.
And your Omegas now.
I still use them.
I do as well.
The cannon fodder now.
Yeah,
maxed up, they are awesome.
Oh man, level 20, they're crazy.
All right, so Champ, if you want to do it with you and Daba, I think the same rules should apply. He wants to do it now. Do we have room on the panel?
Tournament. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yes, we do. Champ, I think I sent you the link already. Yeah, I did send him the link already. Daba, would you accept it?
I think he suddenly logged off.
I gotta go water my cat.
He has to go water his cat.
Yes, whatever.
He doesn't.
See, if I screen share now, I'll give away my tag.
Yeah, save it for another time.
Don't worry.
It doesn't mean
I'll
that.
tell you what, no, let's not do it tonight. We can do it another night.
I need to do some research first. A good battle person does research.
He needs to water his cat.
He's gonna go water his cat.
That was crazy.
Absolutely, and I need to build units.
So, Champ, get with me after the show, and Daba, please, let's get this scheduled for when we do this live. I think people would love to see it. I want to find my closest bookie.
Taking bets.
Yeah, we can take a bet. All right, so let's continue the shout-outs. Rebel, give me your shout-out before something else pops up.
Good job, Brandy. I was not expecting that sneak attack.
You whipped your ass.
Well, yeah, I'll admit that. But
he's a man. He manned up.
At least
he manned up, guys. He manned up. All right, keep going.
The community and the panel. Y'all are great. Y'all are fantastic. Kixeye, we love this game. We want to see it succeed. You need to listen to players a lot more. You're starting to do that. I understand that. So, greatly appreciate it.
Looks like Socrates is trying to get his ass there as quick as he can.
Run, Forrest, run!
Pot jelly.
It looks like we might have something live again. Look at him, he's pacing outside like a wild animal.
So, tip for PvP. Don't pull your tune right next to somebody else's tune. Like, right now, if you wanted to snipe that chili dog tune, you don't sit right next to it, because otherwise that chili dog person could snipe you. Like, right there, like he just did.
Chili's a friend. He's hoping
Oh,
Chili
yeah, I know. But, like, he's the only one that's in the tech, so I could... Like, because, like, that raw person isn't in the tech. But, like, if you try to snipe somebody that's in a tech, like Chili Dog is right there, and you pull up right next to them, it's a wrap. Because as soon as they end that attack, they'll be smart and be already on the map and load it.
All right, we're gonna go on to we'll go to Rebel while we're watching this. So finish Rebel.
I'm already done.
All right,
Yeah.
Achilles, go ahead.
Shout out to the panel. Shout out to the participants. You guys all did a great job. Killer, I know how you feel. I'd be the same way. That's why I don't engage. I have enough problems. And shout out to YouTube. And thank you.
Yeah. Nutcracker.
Well, big shout out to you guys. Thanks for the panel. Thanks for the invite. It's always been good fun.
Yeah, that's what we
That's
try
about
to do.
it, really.
Let me get in that ass.
He just wants it so bad. It's that face. It's not even a challenge for you.
Woo, baby, the countdown of death. You try to jump on a brother. Well, I'm just gonna
God.
rake it. You know
All
how.
right, Socrates, you do that. Brandy, give what's your shout outs if you can at least type it short, please.
Oh
End
yeah.
attack. End
Why don't you
attack.
just-
End
I was gonna
attack.
say yeah. Just end attack. You don't even need to kill anything.
Man,
Attack
you
and
know,
attack, attack and
No,
attack.
he's going flat dingoed.
I'll waste
Bleed
2
the-
gold. I don't mind.
Bleed the whatchamacallit.
We know where he's at. Shout out to Dauber for watering his cat, Brandy says.
Thank you. My cat does need a lot of water during the week, and we care about animals on this here show. So
Yeah, we do.
Here we go. So it's my shout out. Shout out to Kila. You kicked my ass. Even when it was one building. If I would have hit that building, I think the vote would have went the other way. So it's my fault, my loss. Congratulations on the win.
You're wasting time here. You get more points by ending an attack.
Well, Chili was in there a long time. He might not, actually.
Chili was in there a long time.
So, also, shout out to the YouTube channel. Don't forget, join our page. Lots of good information comes out of there all the time. You never know what the hell we're going to say, do, or tell anybody. Join the page, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Just, overall, let's just keep that going. Final thoughts here. I'm going to be honest. I think Kixeye's going to finally make a turn to the better because they were asking the questions because I think they already knew the answers to them. And I want to thank them for that. Don't forget, I'm advertising this again. And it's next Friday, not this Friday, next Friday, for the 6th. The 6th, we will have Ladies' Night.
Get back in there.
Damn.
Dava, they already asked if you could get into tutu for them.
Hey, Roy, and I will have some Facebook cards.
I was going to get there. You told me about this, and I appreciate it, and the ladies are going to appreciate it. The ladies will be giving out some gift cards thanks to Kila B. Also, I want you all to come out and support your fellow lady commanders. We got some badass women out there. Just look what happened to Rebel.
Somebody stole it.
Yeah, he was in there. I waited.
So come out and support the ladies. That'll be once again July 6th, Friday night. I believe it's 8 p.m. is what we set it up for. As far as I know we got Ghost Rider, Miss Hillary, Killer Queen. Yes, Nutcracker. We convinced her to come on.
I know.
Can Barbie doll join?
No.
Hell no.
Badass bitch as well.
I think I don't know. Like I said, I left it up to Brandy to get more.
Yeah, she's talking to one of my girls.
I believe we're up to like 7 females because Happy's also going to be on there. So it's going to be entertaining. Come out and support the women. They come out and support us all night long because you know what? If it wasn't for Happy and Ghost Rider helping me get caught up with all my shit, I'd never be playing. Other than that, I want everybody to be safe, be happy, have fun, and remember, War Commander is all about having fun. It's just a game. It's pixels. We're out of here.